So you take a photo, and a second later, it's on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, and maybe even your TV. Weirdo. So here's a question. Where's that photo actually stored? Is it really floating somewhere around in what we call the cloud? Or is something much more interesting happening behind the scenes? Well, let's find out. So we've all heard people say, just save it in the cloud. Now it sounds almost magical, and like your photos disappear into some invisible place floating somewhere above us. But here's the reality. There is no cloud. The cloud isn't a place. It isn't floating in the sky. It isn't made of magic. In fact, there's a saying in the technology industry that perfectly sums it up. There is no cloud. It's just somebody else's computer. Well, that's only partly true. Reality is even bigger than that. It's someone else's computers. Thousands of them, stored in racks, inside hundreds of data centers, spread all over the world. So when you save a photo to Google Photos or document to Microsoft OneDrive, oh my word, let's not even get started on Microsoft OneDrive, right? Or a file to Dropbox, you're not sending it into the sky, you're sending it across the internet to storage servers inside a real data center. And we all know and love our data centers, right? Owned and operated by that company. Now, those storage servers contain hard drives and solid state drives, just like the storage inside your own computer. The difference is scale. So instead of one computer storing your files, there may be thousands of storage servers holding the data of millions of people. So the next time someone tells you, it's in the cloud, you'll know what they really mean. It's stored on somebody else's computers, inside somebody else's data centers. So why not just keep everything on your phone? Well, because phones have limits. They can be lost, dropped, stolen, or simply run out of storage space. Imagine losing years of family photos because your phone fell into a swimming pool. And all of us have got a story like that, right? And so cloud storage solves that problem. So instead of keeping the only copy on your device, your files are stored inside professionally managed data centers. That also means you can access them from almost anywhere. So buy a new phone, log in, everything comes back. Working on a document at the office, open it again at home. Need to send someone a large file, just share a link. Cloud storage makes all of this possible. So let's see what actually happens when you take a selfie. You press the shutter button, the photo is saved on your phone. Then if cloud backup is enabled, your phone sends that photo across the internet. It travels through your internet provider, across fiber optic cables, until it reaches one of your cloud provider's data centers. There, the photo is stored on storage servers. But here's the clever part. Most cloud providers don't keep just one copy. They create multiple copies of your data, sometimes on different storage devices, sometimes in different racks, sometimes even in different data centers. Why? Because hardware can fail, power can go out, natural disasters can happen, even in a data center. If one copy becomes unavailable, another copy is ready to take its place. That's one of the reasons cloud storage is so incredibly reliable. Then, when you open that same photo on another device, your request travels back across the internet, the data center finds your photo and sends it back to you, often in just a second or two. It almost feels like magic, but now you know better. It's simply thousands of computers working together inside data centers. So here's the surprising part. Almost everything you do online depends on this process. Every Gmail email, every WhatsApp backup, every Google Drive document, every iCloud photo, every Microsoft OneDrive file, every Dropbox file, every Netflix viewing history, even many of your AI conversations. They're not floating around in some mysterious cloud. They're stored on real storage devices, inside real servers, inside real data centers, powered by electricity, kept cool by massive cooling systems, and protected by layers of physical and digital security. The cloud isn't imaginary, it's physical. And now you know where your data actually lives. So if this video helped clear up one of the internet's biggest misconceptions, do me a tiny favor. Give the like button a gentle tap. It's been working hard all day and deserves a little encouragement. And if you'd like more bite-sized tech explainers that make complicated topics easy to understand, hit subscribe and join us for the journey. So now that you know where your data is actually stored, there's another question we should answer. What does a data center actually look like inside? What's behind those walls? What are all those rows of cabinets doing? And what are all the different systems doing? That's exactly what we'll explore in the next video that's showing up here somewhere. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.